Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you. Augustine of Hippo was born on November 13, 354 in northern Africa and died on August 28, 430. He was one of the greatest Christian theologians and philosophers to ever live and was one of the most prolific of the ancient writers. Augustine's Enchiridion, or Handbook, was written to be a suitable foundation of Christian faith and presents his doctrine in terms of the Christian journey, in which revelation is received through the graces of faith, hope, and love. Each of these are integrated, but hope and love flow from faith. Augustine insists that this is more than an intellectual endeavor. One's heart must be set on fire with great zeal. And the singular purpose of these three graces is to inform us as to how God is to be properly worshiped. Faith encompasses the past, present, and future. Therefore, this treatment of faith includes matters of Trinitarian theology, creation, the origin of evil, the doctrines of salvation, and last things. God is one substance, but God is also Holy Trinity, Father, the Son begotten from the Father, and a Spirit who proceeds from the same Father, and in one and the same Spirit of the Father and Son. The Trinity is supremely and equally and unchangeably good, and is the Creator of all that exists. Creation was very good and wonderfully beautiful. Evil is the corruption of the good and the beautiful. Evil is variation from truth, ignorance, and desire. Death is God's special penalty against humans who have acted in free will against God's authority. The original sin of the first humans is transmitted from generation to generation through sexual reproduction. It's remarkable that Augustine's pre-scientific theorizing is supported in the science of epigenetics, which demonstrates that human genes are affected or changed in response to traumatic life experiences. The consequence of original sin is that the whole human race lay prostrate in evil, because by the evil exercise of free will, human free will has been enslaved by the power of sin and is woefully insufficient to restore human righteousness. Therefore, God has acted to reconcile humanity through a mediator and our reception of the Holy Spirit. The mediator is the Word, the only Son of God, the Almighty Father, born of the Holy Spirit and the Virgin Mary. The Word assumed human nature entirely free from every entanglement of sin. Just as the Son was not born through a sexual act between God the Father and Mary, likewise the virginity of Mary was not impaired by sexual desire or even by giving birth, according to Augustine. Because of the nature of the virginal conception and birth of Jesus Christ, He is free from the corruption of original sin. Jesus Christ is God before all worlds, man in our world. He is the union of Godhead and humanity. This mysterious union was effected by the Holy Spirit, who is equal to the Father and the Son. Jesus Christ is the divine Son of God the Father by nature. He is the human Son of Mary by grace. This union of uncreated God and created humanity is an act of God's great grace. Because human reason is darkened by sin, it is only through the gift of faith that God may be known. This is an expression of prevenient grace. Human original sin is so grievous that the only remedy is the death and resurrection of the divine human mediator. All humans must be born again so that original sin may be eradicated. The sacrament of water baptism is an image of the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ and signifies new birth. With the renewal of the human heart, free will is restored, and so is human goodness. Because all infants are born with original sin, Augustine insists that they too must be baptized. Baptism is the seal of adoption, whereby the baptized become the sons of God the Father and of Mother Church. The church is in pilgrimage on the earth, and sometimes Christians sin after baptism. So post-conversion sin may be healed through penitence, a season in which the sinner demonstrates profound sorrow for their offense. The sacraments of salvation, water baptism, the Eucharist, and penance anticipate the return of Christ in judgment and to make all things new. The resurrection of the flesh will include aborted fetuses and the restoration of those born with severe deformities, which demonstrates the full humanity of both. The heavenly church consists of those who have been faithful unto death and who are forever victorious. According to Augustine, hope speaks to what is future and is expressed specifically in the language of prayer, the Lord's Prayer. Prayer is the practice of theology. In prayer we seek eschatological blessings, thy kingdom come. We also seek those things we need for flourishing in this present age. Give us this day our daily bread. Again, Augustine says that love speaks to the full gospel of God's redemption of humanity, and specifically to the work of the Holy Spirit. Love is the greatest of the three graces, for one who rightly loves, without doubt, rightly believes and hopes. Love is the ultimate goal of redemption. The fullness of love is expressed in the believer's reconciliation to God and to all other humans.